What's good, YouTube gang? We are back at it again with another video. I made it, I'm still alive, we still up and kicking. But yo, listen, I think I might have discovered something. Probably didn't discover anything, but I just realized something. Okay, so this is gonna be like a very different video. I know I crashed out in my last video. I just had to get shit off my chest because it's been a crazy week, bro. Like, it's the end of Friday at the moment, bro. I'm tired as shit, okay? But I thought I should rather just film this video like now, okay? Before like I kind of forget most of the things I want to say because, hey, type shit. But, so first and foremost, okay? Now, this is gonna be a lot. This is gonna be a lot. You need to bear with me. So, trigger warning, I guess, if you're kind of like a heavy overthinker or, I don't know, if you're going through a tough time or, shit like that. But me personally, okay, so I've been working at my job for like 6 years, same position, because like, I don't want to like go deeper into the company because I don't feel like, it's where I belong. Like, I feel like I belong outside, adventuring and touring and doing shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, making music and filming YouTube videos and playing games, hang out with the homies, have fun, enjoy life, So that's why I believe I don't really like want to invest further into the company because I don't feel like I should be like stuck in the office, bro. Okay. But life has been getting the better of me recently, and I was thinking, could I like leave my job and find something else? But me coming out of high school, going straight into work without a degree or something behind my name, really, it's kind of gonna be a tough time to find a job like that, that pays well, like this job I have right now. Like, I have to work myself to death, bro, like crazy, like mental and emotional drainage to the limit, okay? But the money is good, unfortunately. The money is there, okay? But at this point in time, it's barely enough. But even if I quit the job and I find something else, all of the other things that I've been looking at that I can do or apply for basically has a lesser salary than what I'm basically getting at the moment. So I basically have to work two jobs basically to kind of make ends meet at that point. And I don't want to work two jobs because I'm already working like a 7 to 7, bro. Like, it's crazy out here, bro. Shit. So, work stress this week, food stress. I had like trouble sleeping, so I was sleep deprived as fuck. Financial stress, I don't know. There was a point where I literally fell down on the fucking floor crying one day before work because I was like, yo, why do I have to keep on doing this? Why do I have to keep on slaving myself away day by day, month by month, week by week, type shit, just for the same shit to happen over and over again? You know what I'm saying? So then I started getting into my head. Okay, as an overthinker and someone that always is curious and wants to learn more, I was trying to find answers that, I didn't think anyone else can give me. I was trying to figure out like why are we doing this shit? Why are we doing this life, Because we're always doing the same shit over and over. You know what I'm saying? And then I got to like the conclusion or like the theory of like, yo, it's like we're almost in a game simulation because like it's always the same shit over, no matter what type of person or how it is. I started going into another realm of like, we wake up, we slave ourselves to death, and then we go to sleep. We drink water just to piss it out. We eat just to shit it out. That whole cycle. But then I started going bigger and bigger. Work ourselves to death. But okay, so every person that tries to make ends meet has to work themselves to death to like the old age to get pension, and if they even make it to that age, and then when they finally get that money, they barely have the energy to spend it and live actually. So you basically have to take that inner child of you, bury it down deep to slave yourself away for other people and their jobs and stuff, so you can maybe live a happy life. I'm just not happy with that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So then I even started like going, like I try to find an answer, try to hang on to like, try to hang on to this life, I guess, you know what I'm saying? And for some reason I was scrolling on Instagram trying to like distract myself at a point, and I saw someone in a comment say something about the pattern 3. Now this is where shit gets crazy, right? So numbers fascinated me. I don't know why, but the numbers fascinate me always. So remember how I said we're in a gaming simulation, type shit? So if we are in a game and we're like the NPCs and we're becoming self-aware, there should be like glitches and the numbers, Mason, what do they mean? The Matrix type shit. But the numbers always fascinate me, like little numbers like 21 reminds me of 21 Savage, 69, the number 42 from that one movie that says like, oh, 42 is the answer to everything in the whole universe, 420, the weed number, and we can go on 999, Juice WRLD type shit, you know what I'm saying? And we can go on with like different types of numbers, but the numbers are always there, and like some numbers has meaning to it, right? Because humans added meaning to it somehow. And then I started like noticing a pattern of like a lot of like repetitive numbers of 3 pairs, like a 222 or like a 111, or a 333, especially the 333, because I don't know why. So with the 333, I was like, yo, this one's so repetitive, it's kind of like overwhelming me the whole time, like sensory overload. Okay, now with that being said, I have this theory that the universe, like we're here to experience everything, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So I kind of like linked like the universe trying to experience itself through different ways to the 333, like the good, the bad, the ugly. Like seeing this number like gives me power, because like it brings me back to reality, like, hey yo, you're in your head, count back, like we are here to experience the now. Okay, so the emotions, that burning sensation, the anxiety you feel, you're supposed to feel that, right? But when you sit down and you sit still for a long time, you can feel that anxiety or the burning sensation in your chest, right? If you don't really distribute it properly. Like, I don't know, for me personally, because like this is just me, like from my own experience, like this last week. Okay, so this feeling, like I can like channel it to energize my voice to speak more properly and with confidence, I guess. But I can also like bring it up to my eyes, and make my eyes like kind of teary up type shit. Emotion, like controlling my emotions type shit, I guess, if that makes sense. But I don't know, since everything was just so much for me and I started seeing the number 3 the whole time, I started seeing like a 4th pattern, like a pattern of 4 things the whole time. So that's when things started getting like a little bit too much for me. Like, why? Like instead of like, like a 1111, the magical number on the fucking watch, the majestical energy seeing number, okay, the one that people go crazy about, that one especially, I was like, okay. And then like it even got like a little bit further where I saw 5. Now when I say like 3 things, or like let's go back to 3, okay, like when I say that, like I just started seeing like the pattern of 3s the whole time, like breakfast, lunch, dinner, knife, fork, spoon, blossoms, bubbles, buttercup. You know what I'm saying? and it keeps going. Like there's always like, if you're referring to your top something, it's always like the top three. You know what I'm saying? Who gets medals when they're doing a race? The top three. It just, I don't know. Team 7, Naruto, Sakura, Sasuke, 3. The last 3 pure-blooded Saiyans, Broly, Vegeta, Goku. I don't know, bro. And there's a lot more like that my mind went into, right? And then like seeing all these threes and stuff, that's when my mind like started going like even to a 4. Like Team 7, then Kakashi came in. And then breakfast, lunch, dinner, but like brunch, saying knife, fork, spoon, tablespoon, or a little teaspoon, saying like Blossoms, Bubbles, Buttercup, Professor Plutonium. I don't know, bro. Like I was going delusional, like legit crazy, bro. And then, so it's the three pairs, right? Like three things that I see the whole time, like 333 or a 222 or 888, shit like that. Okay. And then like obviously, like I just said, the other things like the Naruto and like the DBZ and the cutlery, and then how we do dinner, and like we born, we survive, we die, and like morning, evening, like morning, afternoon, evening type shit, right? And then like I got to like a 4th one where it's like there's a pattern of 4 things, but one of the things is always inconsistent. It went to 5. It went to 5 stuff, and I was like, this is getting a little bit too much. So that's when I started trying my best to keep on going to 333 the whole time, bro. Because I feel like that's how you go to insanity. Okay? Like the more you start going to 3 things, I feel like that's when you should start realizing like, yo, I'm kind of like getting into my head. I need to come back to reality. I need to snap back. Like for me, like it's literally like I need to move my body the whole time, bro. Like I have energy, bro. I have energy. I need to do shit with it, bro. Like this emotional feeling, I need to get rid of it somehow, and it's by expressing my feelings some way or another. That's why I low-key want to make music, bro, because I feel like, yo, I got shit to say. I got shit to get off my chest, bro. So, but yeah, that's how I basically came back from that. So I feel like when you go, I don't know what happened past like, seeing 5 things the whole time and then maybe going to 6 and then 7 and shit like that, bro. I don't know even if this even makes sense to you. I don't know how to explain it properly, but I feel like, if you're in your head too much, like if you're just sitting around, all that energy is basically just feeding your brain. And when you're just feeding your brain, like it's trying to like, it's gonna eat and devour itself. I don't know how. I don't know what's happening up there, like further than that, bro. Because I don't want to experience that shit again, bro. Like that was a dark place I don't want to be at, bro. I don't even know, like, wow. It was crazy to me. It was crazy to me. And then also on that note, now that is called like a psychosis, right? I did not induce the psychosis by myself. This was an accidental psychosis that happened to me, bro. Like I didn't even know that it was psychosis or something until I like basically Googled it today. Okay, because like, all the symptoms were fucking there type shit. Like I was so detached from reality, bro. It was not even funny. Considering like I was like an autopilot for everything the whole week. Cause like it's always the same shit that was going on there, bro. So I was just like an autopilot there, and just I was not here, bro. I was trying to find answers, bro. And trying to find answers kind of like almost killed me, bro. So if you have a belief, a religion, something you truly believe in, even if it's yourself, bro, stick to it, bro. Cause I do not know what this universe beholds, honestly. Like I really don't. Like it consists of so many weird shit, and it's scary. it's scary. I'm not gonna lie. If you think about it, it's kind of scary. You don't know even what happens after death, bro. Like, so that's why I feel 333 gives me energy, bro. Cause like it will always remind me of this fucking time that I went through, that I almost literally went insane, and I literally snapped back from insanity, I feel like. And yeah, I'm just glad I'm still here. You know, I believe things will actually get better from here on out, bro. Cause holy shit. But yeah, I guess that's gonna be it for me for now. Like I'm probably just gonna like edit this like a little bit, but I'm not gonna like go too much into it. So that was me. Kind of like a little crazy experience I had once again. And I just hope like in the future I can maybe help some people or help someone out, like, you know, realize like this whole situation, and maybe find a better way to like express or say it properly, you know what I'm saying, you know, in better English, to let it make more sense. Because I was just kind of rambling right now and yapping on how I basically went through things, bro. And I know probably for most of y'all it don't make sense. I just probably sound delusional as shit. And I mean, I was fucking insane for a second. I was. But I always bounce back. I always bounce back. I don't know how I do it, bro. I do not know how I do it. That's why the 333 gives me energy, bro. Because I feel like the universe wants us to experience things, bro. The universe literally made me go through this shit. To learn from this shit, to experience this shit, so that I can be a better and a crazier and a stronger person. And honestly, I feel like it fucking did. I feel like it did, bro. I have this burning sensation, and I feel like I can properly like manage and distribute this shit, bro. Anyways, I hope y'all have a good week. Stay strong. Whatever you do, bro, remember to hang on. If you get too much in your head, grab onto your faith or your religion or your hope or whatever it is, bro, and just stick to it, bro. Things will get better for real, bro. Like, trust me, it will get better. But yo, I'ma peace out. I'm tired of shit. 333 shit, you know what I'm saying?